What a fantastic morning, Hornets, and welcome to today's Daily Dose of Bgsn. I'm Juliette Kaufman.
And I'm Alyssa. Today we'll be taking a look at the Riley Dance Marathon, the Costa Rica trip, and as always, sports.
But first, here's the one, the only Garrett Norcross with your weekend weather forecast.
Thanks, Julia. Good morning, Hornets. This week will be cloudy with some thunderstorms on Sunday, but starting off with today, we have a high of 63 and a low of 42 with a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow will be a high of 62 and a low of 44 with no chance of rain. And to end the weekend on Sunday, there is a high of 60 and a low of 35 with a 100% chance of rain, of thunderstorms, coming back on Monday, the weather will be going back in the 50s with a high of 54 and a low of 42 with little or no chance of rain. And that is all for your weekend's weather, Hornets. Make sure to stay dry and to stay in the shade. I'm going to toss it back to the desk with the rest of the news.
Hornets, if you are interested in the performing arts but feel like you have missed your chance, there's no need to worry.
Auditions will take place next week, so feel free to display your singing and dancing talents.
I'll be there too.
Today is the last day to sign up for the Riley Dance Marathon in the cafeteria, but they do not take walk-ins. Here's Marissa with more information on this great event.
As everyone knows, tomorrow, April 13th, is the BG Riley Dance Marathon. There will be tons of fun activities, including a bounce house, food eating competitions, scooters, lip sync battles, 2K, and live animals. I talked to Emily Leake and Kristen Lamb and asked what they are most excited for.
I'm most excited for the final reveal at the end of the night because we've worked so hard to raise this much money, and so I'm just really excited to see how much money we have raised, because towards the end we're not told how much money we've raised, so student leadership is really excited to see all of our hard work pay off.
I've never been to Riley Dance Marathon. This is going to be my first year, and I'm really excited because it's going to be so much fun, and I'm excited to see all of my friends and see all the work we've put in come to life.
Here's a clip of the big reveal from the RDM last year. We hope to see everyone there.
I'm going to count down from 10. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry about that, guys. Riley Dance Marathon does take walk-ins.
The art show last year had an amazing turnout.
Not only for the attendance of guests, but also for the amazing amount of work that was submitted.
Here's Lainey Wilson with more information on the art show happening May 14th.
As you all may know, our district art show is coming up. I talked to Miss Tingle to ask when the event will take place.
The art show is May 14th, which is a Tuesday, and it's from 4 to 7.
I then asked Mrs. Tingle why the art show is so important to our students and staff.
The reason we feel it's so important to display the student artwork in the art show is that it gives everyone the opportunity to see what the kids have worked so hard for. Not everyone comes into the art department or our art rooms and gets to witness the great things that are created. And I don't hang the things on the wall until the next year because I don't want anything to happen to them. So it's a great opportunity to see K through 12 what's going on in the community, in the school.
Lastly, I asked Ms. Tingle why people should come out to support the art show.
Students should come out and support the art show because just like we support all of the athletic events and the band and the choir, the artists need your support as well.
If you are able to, please try to make it out to support our students in the Beech Grove Art Show. This has been Lainey Wilson. Thank you for watching.
For a summer job and not sure what to do, here's Austin with a popular opportunity for you.
If you've checked your email since yesterday, you might have noticed an email that was sent out by Miss Thomas. This email is about a popular summer job opportunity as a lifeguard for Piles Pools. This year, the company plans to employ nearly 500 lifeguards. Attached to this email is a flyer which advertises the position and also provides a link to a website where you can get some more information and apply if you're interested in the job. Some of this information includes a list of responsibilities that lifeguards will have. Some of these responsibilities include enforcing rules to keep people safe, helping to keep the pool clean, inspecting equipment, and much more. Like any job, employees are expected to show up on time and do all of their daily tasks. This job does come with requirements. For example, all lifeguards must be certified in CPR, AED, lifeguarding, and first aid. These certifications are important because a lifeguard might have to save someone or help them with an injury. This job is for those who are alert and care about others. The application process for this job is fairly simple, so if you're interested in the job and meet all of the requirements, feel free to apply. In addition, if you would like more information, you can check the email from Ms. Thomas or visit the link below. From Beech Grove High School, I'm Austin McGuire for Beech Grove Student News.
I'm sure many of you know that a few students went to Costa Rica over spring break. I got more. Over spring break, Miss Cook and Miss Brennan took a group of 10 students to Costa Rica. I talked to 2 seniors to ask why they went on the trip.
I wanted to go to Costa Rica because my sister had gone 4 years prior, and she said that it was one of her favorite parts of her high school experience, so I really looked forward to the trip.
I wanted to go just because I want to experience new places and try new things.
I then asked them what their favorite experiences from the trip were.
My favorite part of the trip was probably going ziplining. The majority of us in our group all went onto the zip lines. There was probably 11 or 13 zip lines, and so we were just like in the Costa Rican jungle, just ziplining through the forest, and it was really cool. We got really close to a lot of trees, which was kind of scary, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think my favorite part about ziplining is at the end when they unattached us from like our belts, and which allowed us to go upside down. So our very last line, I was kind of hanging upside down with my arms like this, and I couldn't see anything, but it was pretty cool.
We also got to meet a lot of new people because when you go, you get matched up with other schools. So while there was 10 people in our group, we got to meet 17 other new people.
Yeah, I think just seeing like how different it is in Costa Rica, like our culture and everything, and how exotic Costa Rica is was super cool. Like one of the hotels that we stayed in was an 1.5-hour boat ride from mainland. It was just the river the whole way there to the hotel, and it was just really primitive, but it was actually cool to get away from society as a whole.
If you want to go on the next Costa Rica trip and you're in Spanish, it will be spring break of 2021. This has been Alyssa for Bgsn. Now let's toss it over to Mal for sports.
Hello Hornets and welcome to sports. Tonight, boys JV baseball will host Cardinal Renner, and both track teams will participate in the Park Tudor Small Showcase. Tomorrow, boys golf will travel to Danville for the Danville Invitational. The girls tennis team will have a meet against Mount Vernon. This was good news for the Pacers fans earlier this morning as the Marion County Capital Improvement Board voting agreed to a deal that will keep the Pacers in Indianapolis for the next 25 years. The Pacers start the playoffs against the Boston Celtics on Sunday. Tune in Monday morning for more info on the Pacers playoff run with Jonathan Dans. The first games of the NBA playoff happens tomorrow when D'Angelo Russell and the Brooklyn Nets travel to Philadelphia to take on Jimmy Butler and the 76ers. After that game, the surprising Orlando Magic will head to the north of the border to take on Kawhi Leonard and the Raptors. The first game of the Western Conference is when the LA Clippers take on the mighty Golden State Warriors. For the NHL playoffs, they have also started. The New York Islanders surprisingly have a 1-0 series lead over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Also, in surprising move, the Columbus Blue Jackets have a 1-0 lead series over the Tampa Bay Lightning after an amazing comeback of 4-3 victory. It's a long road to the Stanley Cup final in June. The NCAA Men's National Championship happened on Monday with Virginia coming out on top. Here I am with an overview of the student with a very impressive bracket.
The NCAA National Championship happened earlier this week between Indy native Kyle Guy with the Virginia Cavaliers and the #1 ranked defense,
I didn't know if I should
Texas Tech. They each beat their fair share of teams, with Virginia squeaking by in many games like overtime with Purdue and a last-second free throw versus Auburn. For Texas Tech, they passed Michigan, Michigan State, and a #1 ranked Gonzaga and others. This national championship appeared to be a blowout as Virginia went up 10 with only a few minutes left. However, Tech battled back and sent it to overtime, but it would not be enough to get the win, and Virginia became the 2019 national champions. Just a few weeks ago, millions upon millions were filling out quote-unquote perfect brackets, which ended in a disaster for most. However, senior Jay Elliott did better than most in the top 10,000 brackets with a 99.9 percentile. He even picked Virginia and Texas Tech in the big game and Virginia to win it all. I asked Jay what his strategy was for March Madness. Your bracket was in the 99.9 percentile. What strategy did you go into making it?
I just looked at what teams were hot during that time and based it off of that. Like Texas Tech, real hot at that time. Like defense was really good. They only allowed like 58 points a game, so I had them going all the way.
Congrats to the Cavaliers that are coming out on top this year. I'm Malachi McGuire for Beach Grove Student News.
Thank you, Malachi. That is all for your daily dose of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe button to get notified when we go live.
And also, don't forget to follow us on all social media at BG Student News to keep up to date with the current events. I'm Juliette Kaufman.
And I'm Alyssa. Have a wonderful weekend, Hornets.